Welcome back, everybody. It's Captain Thief with Final Fantasy II. Let's get back into it. I kind of don't remember what we were doing. I mean, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Oh yeah, I leveled Maria's HP just a little bit. You don't actually want to level their HP a whole lot. You'd think with something you could just potentially attack yourself over and over again with, you could just get it to 3,000 before facing the first boss and make it super easy, but the game actually has some workarounds for that. So she gave a Princess? Yeah, Princess Hilda, no relation to Zelda, gave us a mission to learn, or to find Mithril. I already know about Mithril. Let's ask her directly about Mithril. We lost Finn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of Mithril. I have charged Joseph, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of Mithril. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Would you go with Minwu and to Salamand and look into this? Yeah, okay. So, we didn't actually get our fourth character until we talked to her. And yeah, it's a fourth character, but we're not going to be with him forever. I heard my lady's words and have waited here for you since. To reach Salamand, we must first pass through the port town of Paloom, take my canoe, and let us be on our way. Hooray! Minwu joined the party. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. If I'm not, let me know. Anyway, yeah, this is a mechanic in this game. You obtain a canoe. And that canoe's ours forever, even when we don't have Minwu anymore. We will have a fourth character most of the time. It switches around, but we will always have Furion, Maria, and Guy. We'll discuss Leon later. In the meantime, let's have a look at Minwu's stuff. You know, all in all, it's okay. I think I'd prefer if he had a shield, though, to increase his dodge. So we'll go get him one. This Copper Cuirass, let me show you something about the difference that equipment can make. His evasion is 1 through 17. Let's go ahead and take off the Copper Cuirass. And now, it's, well, it's not 1 through 17. It's level 1 evasion, 22% is what I meant to say. Yeah, so it actually makes quite a difference to not wear equipment like Guy. It levels your agility faster. We're going to take off Maria's clothes. Don't take that out of context. And you know what? Furion, yeah, he's wearing leather armor that's even heavier than clothes, so there. Alright. No one's wearing equipment. I still imagine they're wearing street clothing, which for some reason is weightless. That's just what I imagine anyway. That's my headcanon. Don't talk to me about it. Alright, so that's the... I want to go to the defense store, not the weapon store. You'd think the defense store would be that building. I don't know. There you are. Okay, so let's give him a buckler. That's basically the only thing I'm really going to buy from stores is bucklers. And I want to be sure I get the best buckler possible every time. So whenever we go to a new town, this is going to lower our attack a bit because he's not two-handing a staff anymore. That's okay. It's okay. His attack will increase as he levels it up. Minwu is actually pretty awesome, though, when it comes to magic. I mean, just look at this. All of his spells, and, you know, the red makes it look like it's better than it is, but it's about to level up on everything. Unfortunately, this also means that he's full of spells. If we want to, we could discard a spell, which would make it, you know... I can teleport the party out of dungeons. We can discard a spell, which means we'd have to learn it again. But we don't have access to buying some of these, so let's not do that. Especially since it doesn't make sense to. He's fine the way he is. He's meant to be a white mage. Now we have a canoe, so let's look at what we can... Oh, hang on. I was actually doing a bit more research. Oh no, I can just pretend that somebody commented on the first video, even though that's definitely not what happened, because the first one's still uploading, actually, as we speak. It took a while for it to render. But I did a bit more research. And there's an even more ridiculous thing that you can run into high-level fights. And it's even closer. So, hang on. I don't want to have to go through all that again, so let's go ahead and save. Nice. And it is these 3 bottom tiles down here. Walk around in them, and prepare to die. Okay. Fog 6, I don't know what that does. Oh, now we're all confused, I guess. And they're doing twice my HP worth of damage. Doesn't help that, you know, we're not wearing any equipment, but, you know, whatever. And then they even take out Guy in one hit. Gonna swap HP and MP with me, which didn't really help his case at all, I don't believe, because they should have more HP than me. Okay, I wonder if we can run. We'll see if we can try. They like using swap. So anyway, yeah, if we get higher level... Wow, we actually survived. Awesome. I mean, I'd rather just reload, to be honest, but you know what? Whatever. I can only use life in battle? Are you kidding me? Oh, he's got amnesia. Okay, so we need to cure that, but how can you cure amnesia when... Okay, we need to buy a mallet, I guess. Okay, well, also we can just go to the dang sanctuary. Let's do that, and then we'll buy a mallet. I know, I could just reload, but let's be hardcore about this. Also, okay. I've never seen three characters revived at once before. Way to survive, Minwu. Granted, it's mostly because the AI was kind of dumb. Just saying. Okay, Minwu. Or, you know what? Let's level somebody's cure spell. I think I want it to be Guy. Oh, yeah. It's getting there. Okay. This melody that's playing kind of throws me off because it doesn't continue beyond the harp escalation and de-escalation. What do you even call that? I don't know. So a mallet, if I remember right, is just 60 gil. So this isn't like the worst thing ever. Also, wait, let's test this. Sleeping at an inn, does that work? Does that do the trick? 14 gil. Does sleeping in an inn remove amnesia? I have my doubts. Also, here's why we have 4 beds. In case we ever find Leon, that's why. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Alright. 14 gil for that. And he's still amnesiac. Okay. If we ever learn something that can cure amnesia, we need more than one person to learn it, apparently. Mallet. I'm gonna smack... You know what? Let's get another one. Never know when we're in the middle of nowhere and we need it. Also, let's sort. There we go. There we go. Smack. Cool. Alright. I mean, if it were anybody else, I bet you I could cure it with Minwu, but it was Minwu who got hit with it, so yeah, okay. Enough of that. We don't want to actually face those enemies down there. They're a lot harder than we are. Granted, you know, some people can actually grind to the point that they actually use those 3 tiles down there to... hang on, I don't need bridges anymore. I'm a canoe. We can go across the lake. Which ordinarily kind of terrifies me a little bit because I don't like water creatures. But there's no water creatures in the lake, so we'll be fine. There are water creatures in this game, but, you know, we don't have to worry about that until we're on the ocean. HP, HP, staff, shield. Nice. Let's have a look at his... Yeah, his evasion's increasing very fast. It went from like 22% to 35% because the stronger your shield gets, guys... where's the shield? Okay, there it is. Bottom thing. The better your shield is, the much better your evasion. And even your weapon actually affects your evasion too. Alright, across the lake to Paloom, I guess. We'll just do a little bit of information gathering. You folks wouldn't be looking to book a passage on a ship, would ye? For just 32 gil, we'll sail you safely to Poft. Enough with you and your crazy town names. The Empire hasn't attacked Paloom or Poft, at least not yet. Here's an inn. Another item shop. I checked all the item shops in my first run through, and well, I didn't check all of them, but like most of them, and it's always the same items, so we don't need to really check on that. Any weapon updates? We can get daggers. A mace is just an upgraded staff. I think we'll get that for Minwu. I actually take a very different approach for the 4th character. For a lot of people, they want to kind of, you know, have the fourth character not have very good stuff because they eventually leave. We switch them out. I'm not saying Minwu dies. I'm just saying that eventually he's like, okay, I need to go back to my kingdom because reasons. Oh, the bronze shield. We need 4 of those. I don't want 7 of them. I just want 4. Thanks. And now let's update that. It'd probably help if we sold the old ones, but let's not. I want to have a scrapbook of old equipment so we can remember the fun times we had together, you know? Bronze shield. Here's what I don't like about the equipment screen. It's not showing the difference on my evasion, and that makes a huge difference. It makes me go through the status thing to check every time. Oh well, though. Now, even though it's a heavier metal, hang on, let's double check on this. So Furion has 37%, but with a lighter buckler, yeah, a lighter buckler, he goes down to 33%. So it's funny, but you know, a heavier metal shield actually gives you more evasion. Figure that one out, or don't. I don't really care. Here's some new spells: Cure, Blink, Protect, Shell. I'm not making Maria my white mage or anything, but I want her to at least have Shell. And Protect, I think, but I can't afford it. Money matters. Money matters. You know, you can grind all day on a single fight, yes. But you want to kill them too so you can get some gil out of it. So, again, the game's not very straightforward, unfortunately, and I'll be sure to cut out any lostness I get in this game. I don't want this to be like my Chrysalis run. Maria's agility increased, even though she never got attacked or anything. It's a battle thing, I think. So we're going to go ahead and save, because, you know, I'm terrified of deep woods now for some reason I can't figure out. And we're going to explore up north a bit, because I think that's where we need to go. I think. Okay, here's not where we want to go. Hornets. I think I'm almost done with Hornets. It's just I need them to drop something, so that way I'm good on the Monster Encyclopedia. That's something we've been filling out, actually. I just hit square. And here we go. So, leg eaters. We know all about them, I guess. It's kind of weird. It says Gil 4 to 37. Okay. It says Gil 4 to 37, but yet, Goblins says Gil, 9 to 75. Okay, I was going to say, I've gotten ranging Gil from Goblins. I thought it was only 9. So, it doesn't have Hornet filled up because they dropped something, and I haven't gotten that drop yet. Also, where did the stars go? Oh no, the stars just mean it's new. Yes? And no, we don't see the brains here because I guess we haven't beaten them yet. A lot of enemies. Okay. There's stronger enemies in here though. They're not terrifyingly stronger, but slightly stronger. I can deal with it. Again though, it's just Hornets and Leg Eaters. I'm just going to go ahead and do the regular fights. I'm going to try and level as vanilla as possible. It's not going to be one of those things where I try and grind my stats a whole bunch. Wait, did I give Minwu his new staff? I don't think I did. Hang on. That's a little attention to detail I like. Oh, I did. A little attention to detail I like in this game is that your weapons actually look different when you equip different weapons. Okay, just a bunch of goblins. I should probably be leveling Shell. If nothing else, I'd be getting MP out of it. I need to be casting a whole bunch of MP too. I should show you something else too. There's a cursor thing I actually approve of. 120 gil, that was nice. So let's see, we'll just go ahead and hit pause or whatever this is. Configuration. Cursor is, you know, default or memory. I had it while grinding Maria a little bit, just a little. It was like 5 minutes of grinding, guys. Calm down. I set this to memory, and what that does is that when I set somebody to cast a spell or whatever, it's going to remember that I have my cursor there. So I can just spam it and it will do roughly the same thing. Default just always puts it back on attack. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we'll just have to be careful about what we do, because if I cast something on myself, I don't want to do it more than once. What's over here? Just more of these guys. Hang on. Maria, I want you... I don't know why it lets you cast on everybody when... Or what's the difference between casting on yourself for everybody. I'm just going to try myself, though. Maybe it has a higher success rate. Let's see if she's fast enough. She is. I was doing a little bit of research on Shell, and apparently it's not a very good spell unless you can get it very high up there. So I think we'll do that. Okay, there's nothing here. It's just a dead end. A dead end. Let's head north from here, then. Just a bunch more hornets. Ah. I didn't remember that I had Maria set to Shell, though. It's a single battle memory, guys. It's not going to be forever. Also, I could stand level Minwu's staff, so we'll let that happen. Guy's agility increased. Alright, that's good, because Guy's agility sucks. Toggle, yes. His is just 8, compared to Maria's 16 and Furion's 13. Minwu is meant to be kind of your mentor character. He's supposed to have really high stats all around. Mostly in a supportive role, not like he's going to like take on the boss all by himself. It's just in case anybody dies, you know? Vampire Thorn, okay, this is a new one. And you know, this game has taught me to always fear new things. So let's just try and blizzard it and stuff. Okay, I was scared for nothing. I didn't remember seeing this thing before. Agility increased twice in a row. Okay, we're saving that. Agility is so big, guys. Agility is so big. It's a chance thing. It's based on the number of battles you do and also what your evasion percent is. My evade is pretty good. You want your evade to be really good because that's basically your defense. You don't have any... Well, okay, there's a defense right there just above evasion, but that only comes from equipment. You don't level that up. You oughta, but you don't. Okay, Goblin Guards. Not bad. That's probably going to level my sword a little bit. Or level weapons in general. Because we can only go so high on regular monsters. Here, let me show you something. Let's see. Select button and cancel. Okay, so we just gotta do this. Now we can see the map. Hooray! So let's go ahead and look at the enlarged map. That's where we are. There's Palom all the way down there. And I think Poft is that pink dot just to the bottom right of us. Okay. Is this cool? Walking there is not actually that dangerous. Let's level our magic a bit. I want to do that. You too, Minwu, get in on the magic leveling train. Or whatever. Maria's fire leveled up to 2, by the way, so it looks a little different. A little cooler, I might say. It's kind of a pain to level MP. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that out there. Because you have to spend like all your MP. In fact, let's just go ahead and have everybody do a casting party. What do I want to level? I want to level life a little. Yeah, that's some good burn. Couldn't hurt to level the actual spell too, because we're actually going to need this fairly soon too. We need our magic to be good. Captain, why don't you just make one of your characters a black mage-like character? I don't know. I don't wanna. It makes more sense to kind of have them be a little more well-rounded than that. There, I said it. Okay, whoever casts first gets the kill. Ooh. I kind of want to level Esuna, so let's do that. Well, okay then, Furion. Just go ahead and beat Minwu to the punch. Alright, 35 gil, HP. Magic, yes. HP. Magic is not a very fantastical stat, but it's very nice. Magic is how fast your MP grows. So every level, or every level up that his MP gets, he's going to get 6 MP instead of 5. That's really good. Stamina, by the way, I kind of stammered when talking about stamina, and that's how fast your HP grows, so whenever you level your HP. And that's why Guy is just beating everybody else at that. And that's okay, that's okay. Good job, Guy. Poft. Alright, so I was right. You could get me back to Paloom. Sorry, but the ship's already left for Paloom. Oh, we have to walk all the way back to Paloom. I feel dumb now. Alright, so here at Pafsk, the city to our east is under the control of the Empire. They're building something terrible there. We might as well talk to some of them. Oh. Oh, good. You taught your entire crew to say the exact same thing, Sid. Can I buy a drink from you? No? Okay. I guess he's just pretending to be bartender. Alright, so here's Sid. Not a playable character to my knowledge. You here to ride the airship? If you've got the cash, there's no place I can't take you. Well, let's learn airship. Yeah. Let's ask about airship. You want on the airship, you pay the guy behind me. Cool. Sid's underling. Can I interest you folks in a ride on Sid's Pride and Joy, the only airship of its kind in all the world? No matter how far, we'll have you to your destination in the blink of an eye. Of course, transportation of this fine caliber comes at a cost. Interested? Yes, but he charges different rates depending on where you want to go. We could just go right to Salamand. We're not going to go right to Salamand. We can go right back to Altair. Or Finn. But that's like a very costly cost. Let's explore this town real quick. I want to know if there's a weapon update. I know we won't be updating our shields until we find Mithril, so we're good on that. Have you seen the airship? It belongs to the fellow named Sid who lives right here in Poft. He's the only one around who can fly it, because he's the only one who has 20 people under his enslavement. Nothing new here. There's likely new armor. It'd be silly to assume there wasn't. But we're not going to buy new armor because, yeah. I'm kind of interested in getting the Silver Cuirass or Cuissus or something because I hear that's very light on your evasion reduction, while still giving you a fairly good defense. Okay, so the ship should be waiting here, but it's not because we're dumb. Or I'm dumb. So I think it's actually telling me where to go with these yellow dots. Or is it? Okay, so enlarged map. There's the ferry. Altair. Gatria. Paloom. Poft. And Finn. Okay, so maybe Poft. I don't know why that one's yellow. I think it might just be a point of interest. But I'm fairly certain we're supposed to go north from here. Sprinter. These things are kind of the first tough enemy in the game, I want to say. He says as it dies instantly. I haven't been grinding that much. Honest to goodness. Okay. So we're just going to explore around up here. And there's the town we want to go to. Hooray. I do kind of want to point out something that's new in the PSP version that we won't be making much use of. Minwu's agility increase. Yay. So let's see. Where can I find it? We're running by that time. Because there's a cave here that wasn't in the PSP remake. Let's spend magic, guys. I want your magic increasing. Let's level up Basuna. Basuna is one of those things that cures things that normally come off after battle. You kind of want it to level up, though, because status elements are actually double bad here, because you don't get level ups while you're under a status element. Except poison, I guess. I don't know. So, Basuna, the higher you level it, the more status elements it can get rid of. If it's only level 6, it can only, get rid of silence and confusion and poison or whatever. But a little bit more than that, and level it up again from there, and maybe it learns how to remove blindness or something I didn't say. So yeah, cool. Please, Maria, level up your MP. Well, there's your magic. You can level up magic just by casting any spells at all. Okay, wait, what did that say? Arcane Labyrinth Northwest Quarter. I'm a visionary of vocabulary. Tell me your terms, and I'll tell you what the future might hold for you. We can ask him about the 3 terms we have so far. This is a dungeon in the game that kind of makes it so that you can beat it at any level, though, you know, the limiting factor is your key terms. So since we're new, Wild Rose and Mithril are actually very new words. We're not going to get very hard dungeons from using those. It creates a dungeon based on these words. And also talking to this guy will tell you how difficult it will be for each character. So Furion does not bode well for you. This dungeon would be too strong for Guy, Maria, and Furion. But Minwu would seem rather promising. Okay, so in case you're curious. This place is known as the Arcane Labyrinth. I've been studying it, but to no great avail. Would you like to hear what little I have learned? Sure. It is a peculiar labyrinth that much of it is sealed by words. Certain words alter the composition of floors to reflect their meaning. The labyrinth is made of interconnected layers, and at the very bottom await ferocious monsters. In order to forge ahead, you will need to break seals with words. Break the seals and make it to the bottom, and then you will be able to return to the surface. Make sure you're up to the task if you plan on going forward. Once you enter, there's no turning back and no means of recording your progress. Yeah, you can't save while in here. That's why I kind of don't really want to do this. The only other thing I know about are the words. The effects of words vary in relation to other words. The word used to reach a floor and the word used to leave it combine to change things for the better or for the worse. And sometimes they change to nothing at all. The effects of words also vary in relation to whom they are said. This doesn't affect the labyrinth, but it is connected to something else. This is all I know right now. So this is a new feature in the PSP version. This is how we enter it. I don't want to enter it. Not just yet. I want more words and I want more stats. My research on it has revealed, and I try not to research too much, guys. I just kind of want a basic feeling about how things work. But my research shows that I could be using Shell, actually. Well, let's keep it. Let's keep her casting fire or whatever she's doing. But my research shows that that's how you get the ultimate weapons for each character. The ultimate weapons for each character, you know, I think there's an ultimate sword that only Furion can use, an ultimate bow that only Maria can use, an ultimate axe that only Guy can use. And even crazier, I think there's an ultimate dagger that only insert character here can use that we don't have yet. Okay, let's cast more magic, guys. I want more magic. MP is a big deal when you're stuck in the middle of a dungeon and you can't do anything. Or, you know, you're stuck in the middle of a dungeon, you don't have any MP left to cure. I kind of want to build up my MP battery, you know? HP, leveling HP is actually can be a bad thing. But leveling MP is always good. Always. Alright, finish it off, Maria. This should give us plenty of money. Alright, 185 gold. MP, HP, MP, Blizzard, MP, good. Minwu's spirit increased. I think that's how strong your white magic is, and intelligence is how strong your black magic is. I think. Don't hold me to that. I got almost 1,000 gil. What kind of spells do you got? Life. Oh my goodness, that'd be so big. I want life. I also want sap. Sap is also really good because, well, it's something I don't really want to do too much, but MP is a little ridiculous. Sap reduces foes' MP. You can cast it on your friends, and since the game's like, oh, you started this battle with a whole lot of MP, and now you don't have much MP, I'll go ahead and level your MP for you. That's a pretty good thing. I also kind of want warp. Kind of. Warp to a previous floor, that might be useful. Teleport takes us completely out. Maybe warp would be a good idea. I don't know. I don't have enough money to afford any of those, though, so we'll think about it. We'll get a lot of money in the dungeon up ahead. That's the sanctuary. You know, I should be talking to NPCs. I love Joseph, but I know that way when I'm around. I love Joseph, but I know that when I'm around, I just get in his way. Okay. You have business with me? Ask him about airships. There's a guy who knows all about airships, but why should I tell you who he is? Wild Rose, we're your friends. You're here for Lady Hilda? A little short in the tooth, aren't you? You kids can't fool me. Let's ask him about Mithril. Mithril? I haven't found any yet. I do have a few leads, but I don't plan on sharing what I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. I'm going to need you to do a little something to prove you are who you say you are. There's a bunch of people from Salamand who are being forced to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Rescue them and we'll talk. Alright. So we just got a quest. Yay. That leaves town. The Empire has enslaved the men of Salamand and forced them to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Please, you have to help them. Summit Falls is beyond the mountain range to the south of Salamand. That's where the Empire has been mining its mithril. Okay, thanks for the help. Let's definitely get our MP back. We're missing enough HP that makes sense to cure up a bit. Also, this is going to level up Guy's cure. Good. But now he can't do the other cure. Great. What's silly is that we can't use cure on everybody at once. It's gotta be a... Ooh. That actually might be bad. I might actually be losing money doing that. Whatever. Go ahead and charge me. 106 gil. Can I skip this? I don't hate this. It's just... It just seems to take an additional time. Yeah, I don't know. Cool. I'm afraid to use any sort of speed up button. I think my PSP has an official speed up button, but I don't know. Mace! Ah, here we go. We can update our sword, our axe, and our bow. I don't know if I want Maria using the bow, though. They kind of put one in her hands to start off with, but... I kind of like her using the javelin. You don't learn to evade in the back row, Maria. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy a sword. That's going to be good. It's going to be real good. Let's go ahead and buy a battle axe. Yeah. No bow. I don't need to equip you. This is what I was talking about, though. Only our sword and our axe upgraded. So this is kind of a thing about why you want your characters to have more than one weapon type leveled, kind of. I'm kind of going to be a scrub about, though, and keep them using the same things. But later on, I might just do different. Now, you can actually just be barehanded completely, which makes you more of a... Hang on. You can actually have left-handed swords, but let's talk about that later. Barehanded means you're more of a monk, and you level up your... where is it? Your barehanded skill, right up there, yeah. It's actually pretty good. It's actually very decent, but the trade-off is that you're going to... It's actually going to level faster than weapons do normally. But the trade-off being that in the later part of the game, it levels slower. Much slower. And you never get any unarmed weaponry, so yeah, best not do it, I guess. Or not best not do it, just it doesn't make sense. I had the strange dream last night. I was chasing the slime around, but then lost sight of it at a fork in the road. And when I finally caught it, I woke up. Portentous. Okay, I got everything I want. I have everything I want. That's Joseph's house. I'll consider buying spells later. I actually may want to buy warp before I go to the next place. Alright. You know, we want more MP. I want you to have more shells and cheese. Basana. Level that Basana. It's so important. Maybe it only gains EXP when it actually cures something, though. That's a good question. Captain, why level Minwu at all if he's not going to be in your party forever? And also, why not just loot his body before he leaves? There's a good reason why you don't want to do that. And that is because the original game, you actually did want to do that, I believe. But, in this one, it's really more like, what do I want to say? There's a second half to this game that wasn't in the first version of the game, in which all your fourth characters actually party up and do something just as important as what the main four are doing. And they inherit their stats as to when you abandon them. So if you left Minwu with nothing and just, you know, for pranks decide to erase all his spells, you're going to have a bad time. Oh, good. MP, intelligence, agility, magic, evasion, spirit. Okay, everything good in general. Minwu's evasion level. That's so big. Because now his evasion's level 2. Which means he gets to dodge twice if an enemy strikes twice. And that's a huge thing. It's very hard to get evasion to level. Why'd it have to be Minwu and not me? Okay, so let's see. Let's have a look at the map. Did he show us where the mines were? Not really? We can see where we've been. Okay, well somebody told me where it was NPC-wise. I'm not talking about commentators. I think it's over this way. Something about a mountain range, something about salamans. Oh, a soldier. These guys actually tend to be pretty tough, so let's give them what for. If you die in one hit, I'm going to be a little salty. Okay, there we go. Good. He's also a good... Oh, thunder level increase. Good. Those are also a good target to level your weaponry on. Because they're a slightly harder enemy, they let you level up a bit further. The higher I level these spells, guys, the... I swear, I need to check the Basuna level up meter and see if this is actually doing anything. Because I don't think it is. Honestly. I'm not making my guys into mages or anything. I just really want MP guys. I just really do. Intelligence, magic, HP. Okay. Oh, right. Let's check that before we wreck that. Toggle? There we go. Basuna. Okay, Basuna is leveling up. Good. Very good. Let's keep it leveling. Is this the cave I want to go into, or is this just another... Okay, there's actually 3 of these. I should have said so. I'm not sure what the difference between them all is, but perhaps one's harder than the other ones. This one's more snow-themed. The other one was more cavey. Are you going to tell me the same thing? Probably. Wait. Let me see if... let's ask about Wild Rose this time. Does not bode well. Does not bode well. Does not bode well. Minwu appears most auspicious. Okay. Good to know. Nice sprinter. I know, but I want to level my MP, guys. Come on. Minwu? Okay, good. At least we got a spell off. It's a spell off. It's like a spelling bee, but more dangerous. Intelligence. Okay, so... Oh, here we go. So there's Bafsk, where they're, you know, building a giant airship dreadnought. That'll be great. I mean, it's going to be for the Empire, so it's not going to be great, actually, but, yeah. Come on, keep leveling that MP, guys. Basuna. Yeah, I could kill these guys probably instantly by just spreading the spell to all of them. It doesn't cost any more MP or anything, so I don't know why I wouldn't do that. It does weaken it, though. Splits it across all the targets. So, yeah. Notice how the animation's changing, too. At first, it was just one ice thing stabbing them in the face. Now it's 3 ice sickles stabbing them in the face. Yeah, you better run away. Okay. Let's just have him defend, and you more Basuna. All this Minwu leveling is actually going to cost me a lot of money because the MP coming back costs a lot. Fire level, Maria magic, Guy magic, good. Okay, this place is actually owned by the Empire. Bafsk. ... A curious thing happened to me. Out of nowhere, a band of 4 surly wizards attacked me. I escaped unscathed, but I noticed they had a woman prisoner. At the time, all I could think about was my own safety, and I ended up just leaving her there. There was something particularly odd about the room. Some sort of strange orb was blocking the corridor. The blockade must have been generated by the magic of those surly mages. If the mages were to fall, surely that orb would fall along with them. I have no idea what that's talking about. Maybe it's a reference or something. I don't know. But I see very dangerous guys walking around. I think we're safe talking to them, but just in case. ... Dark Knight. What are you doing just standing around? Move! Something familiar about those eyes. Can't really put my eyes on it, though. Everybody just seems to be kind of in a daze, so you know what? Let's see if there's any magic here. Fear. Basuna. Esuna. Silence. I kind of really want Esuna, actually. Somebody should know Esuna that's not Minwu, because Minwu isn't going to stay with us forever. Who is it? Who should know how to cure wounds and stuff? Well, not wounds, but status elements that, you know, stay forever. Who am I most afraid of getting silenced? Guy. Not that I'm most afraid of him getting silenced. He's actually pretty, light on the, magic side. Who are you? Fools! If I get caught talking with you while the Dark Knight's here, I could be killed for dereliction of duty. Wildrose. Fools! Okay. Mithril. Okay, so he's our guy on the inside, and he's blocking a very important path. Whatever. It probably doesn't matter. Longsword. Oh, spear. Okay, we want a little bit more gil. We'll come right back and get a spear. That's gonna be big. Anything else? Oh, new shields. Oh, the silver cuirass. I want one of those too. So let's get 300 gil at least, and buy those two things, and I'll be able to experiment with the silver cuirass and see if it's worth it. Hi, Sprinter. Ow. Thanks. You know, guy really needs to level his MP. I really appreciate you doing that. 9 gil. This is going to take a while. Agility, HP, stamina. Good. Let's explore down here, even though that... You know what? Let's not explore down there. That'll be the death of me. Ah, here we go. Let's see if I can take them all out in one lightning storm. Yeah, go and use Esuna on nobody. You use Basuna on everybody. Yeah. Okay, now she has fire level 3. Does that count as a single, or is that still... Yeah, I'd say that's single. Good. Good. 80 gil. Magic increased. That's right, I'm gonna need money just to sleep at the inn, actually. So let's do that. Let's do that. Gosh, I love the thunderstorm thing that we got going on here. You, Basuna again. Good job, Maria. You killed them all, I think. So yeah, the mobs you're meant to fight are actually pretty dang easy. Please tell me I haven't been picking up my cursor this whole time. Let me see something. Oh, it has. Oh man, I feel like a complete sucker now. Okay, well whatever. I'm just gonna pal through it. I don't even know what words to say anymore. Let's use just melee attacks on him because we need to level our weapons. Thanks, Furion. Much appreciated. 18 gil, that must have been a very poor soldier. Okay, just... How much money? We got enough money for the two things we want, but I want enough money to stay at the end, too. Okay, and then we'll just do that. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. I am starting to repeat actions and starting to get a little on the grind side of things, I understand. No worries. Once the game, proceeds, I think I'll be fast-forwarding or cutting through more and more stuff. Yay, HP. Oh, no MP for Furion, even though he has none left. I see how it is. I see how it all is. Okay, I think I want Furion to cure everybody now. I want you to burn them all to the ground. You to cast Esuna for no reason. And you to cast Basuna for plenty of reason. But the cure is going to be good because it's going to give everybody most of their HP back, I think. And I can do that inside battle, but not outside battle. Something like that. They're just so easy, guys. This kind of means I should probably be moving on. But I want the spear. Oh, that was a nice amount of money. I want the spear. I want the silver cuirass. And I want to be able to stay at the end. I want my MP back. I guess the end is the more important thing. Your cure's level 2, which is actually a little high, but not as bad as Minwu. So we'll do this. Uh-oh. Dang it. Why can't I just cast half a cure, guys? Alright, so this, yeah, it's charging me a lot of gil now because MP is expensive. Every MP you're missing costs a gil. And every 4 HP, I think, costs a gil. So usually it makes more sense to cure yourself before going to an inn. It makes the price cheaper. Okay, so yes, spear. Spear time. Thank you. Equipment. Go ahead and use the spear, please. Thank you. And there's nothing in here like Fire Emblem where you gotta learn on a bronze spear before you can pick up a silver spear. You can pick up the best spear in the game and just give it to an outright newbie with it, and they don't care. That's kind of a nice thing. It's kind of a bad thing. I actually kind of like that from Fire Emblem. I don't know, it kind of makes me feel cool about it. Alright, so we'll buy a silver cuirass just to experiment with. Alright, so let's try Maria. She's got the most evasion, so 140. And we give her the silver cuirass. That's a lot of defense. 140 becomes 135. That's not too bad. I'd actually like that 5% evasion back because I think that affects how often you get agility skill ups, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, let's try and get into the actual dungeon. So let's check the map. We've got Bafsk here now. Don't we? Yeah, it's right there. I thought it would be at the bottom here. I don't know why. Okay, so how do we get to there? That is actually a castle. Oh, new enemy. Lucky for me, though, I know that these guys are not that dangerous. They just look dangerous. And they're hitting pretty hard. Maria's defense actually makes quite a difference. So we can use Cure on these guys to harm them. Let's do that. I think it's hilarious. Okay. I just want to see how this goes. Cure the zombie. Kill the zombie. This is actually kind of a waste because I'm fairly certain these guys are a higher rank and I could be leveling my weapons on them. But hey, this is funny. Wow, Minwu. Way to show us up. It's okay, he's just mentoring us on how to cure correctly. Huh. Kind of gives me a short story idea of, you know, a band of healers that actually just, you know, levels up the healing by tracking down zombies or whatever. Learn Sunfire. Oh, can't learn anything. Oh, this is an actual place. This is an actual place with enemies in it. Well, then I kind of want to get out of here, actually. Slice, slice, chop, chop. Agility, good. Man, your agility's been on fire today, guy. What's your secret? Also, what's your 36, 35, 39, 39. Still though, those weapons are not leveling. This place is actually locked, so I should probably mention that. I don't like the deadhead, so let's take it out. Just to be on the safe side. This must be a higher rank fight because I'm missing. Ah, that's good. Guy likes getting attacked. Actually, I like getting attacked, period, because it levels your evasion, I think. Good. 36 gil, staff, shield, HP. Again, I don't mind Minwu leveling like that. It's good. I'm gonna cure mostly inside of battle, if possible. thinking about editing out a lot of that, so, you know, I wasn't sure where to go. Let's talk that one NPC again. Where is this mine that everyone could take it to? The Empire's... Summit Falls. Summit Falls is beyond the mountain range to the south of Salamand. Okay. I'm just silly like that, I guess. Was there anything I wanted to buy? I'm not loaded with money. I really am not. I can only afford one of these. Do I want one of them that badly? Life, maybe? Life's pretty big. Warp is pretty big. I think if anything, I go with life. Yeah. Yeah, we'll make it life. Alright, let's teach it to Maria because paladin reasons. And there we go. Awesome. And now we'll go ahead and rest up, I guess. Guy, go ahead and cure yourself. Yes. 96 gil. Minwu, you're costing me a fortune of missing MP. Granted, I should probably be learning SAP so that way I can level MP pretty quick, especially if I'm going to grind off camera. Let's go ahead and just actually make it to the dang mine I'm supposed to be in. And hope for the best. Okay, so just south of the mountain range. Okay, I see it now. I think. Hang on, let's actually look at each of these. I want to know what that pink dot is. So pink dots are always towns, right? Okay, that's Poft. Good thing I didn't head for there. Bafsk. Okay, so pink dots are towns. And then Cashwan Keep. I never went there. Wow, we are so far from home. Let's go back to Poft. Okay, yeah, whatever. Let's head south and kind of go around this mountain range, I think. What do I want to do? If we're going to the mines, we're going to try and save our MP as much as possible. Even Minwu's. So, you know, I definitely didn't want to have any sapping nonsense going on. Fearon's HP good. So I think I want to go around these mountain ranges, right? The reason why is because I think this game actually did a bit of a disservice by making ethers very expensive. If I were in charge of making this game, or, I don't know, remaking this game, I'd make ethers cheaper, but I'd make it so you can only hold so many of them, so that way you don't just never have to worry about an inn ever again. I don't remember how much they cost. I think I looked at the first group of items. That had the potions in it, and the... I know I had the potions, I don't know if I had ethers. Ethers would be big, though. I should probably get some ethers before I even go down there. Let's do that. I'm going back to town. I'm going to buy some ethers. Cabin Thief talks to himself and makes him go back and do things. This also isn't too bad on getting money. But since we're so fast and so strong, we're not getting attacked anymore, which means we're not going to get evasion level ups. Which is not good. I don't like that. I want evasion level ups. At some point, enemies are going to strike us like 8 times, and it's going to be brutal. Okay, so that's not the ether. Potions and high drops and antidotes, but ether, it's over here, isn't it? Oh, gosh. And it's only a small amount of MP. Ah. Okay, never mind. Back to staying the course. I also want to save up money for updating our mithril armory, or arsenal, when we eventually get some mithril. That'd be nice. We haven't even faced our first boss yet. We will in the mine, though. Spoiler alert. HP. Good job, Maria. You're actually kind of keeping up. That's nice. No, there's no repels in this game. That'd be nice, though. So now we'll just... Let's flee. I get the feeling that Flea does something for me, I just don't know what yet. But I think the game wants you to do everything all around. Okay, so I think I'm going the right way. No? Maybe. No, we're not. We're going back to Altair, actually. I just want this to be over quick. Also, I want to level up Life and Esuna. And we'll let Minwu just do what Minwu do. Oh, good. Now I'm not going to cast any of those spells. I should probably be smart about that then. 137 gil. So let's go up and over then. I'm just a little lost on this. Just a little bit. 18 gil, antidote. Good stuff. I'm running out of steam a little bit in real life. I'm not like a streamer with stamina for this sort of thing. I probably shouldn't be pointing that out either, but yeah. It's not like I'm completely running out of things to talk about. I'm just like kind of self-conscious about what sort of things am I going to have to keep, what sort of things am I going to edit out. Strength, agility, HP, that's good. Just listing stat increases isn't going to be good for me though. So let's okay. I think we're close. It's up and over there? How does we do that? Okay, I've taken a wrong turn again. Wrong turn, Captain Thief. 31 gil. I don't mind getting all this gil. Oh, we got canoe. We're fine. No, we're not fine. I am worried about facing really tough enemies, though. The game has taught me from an early level to be wary of exploration. That's right, game. I'm blaming you. Okay, let's check the map before we do anything else. Antidote. I just don't know. Let's take this long way around. But before we do, let's go ahead and save. Just to be safe. Ha ha ha. Good. And go up and around. Because this is a new woods, and I'm terrified for my life. Okay, it's just Sasquatches. We'll be fine. One round of attacks and we'll be good. They're not even fast enough to get a hit on us. Guy, you're slow. There, I said it. 205 gil. Wow. I like to imagine we just sold the pelts for 205 gil. That had to be what happened, right? Must have. Bow. 1. Ow. Not Maria. You might just level her evasion. You don't have to dodge attacks to gain evasion, by the way. You just have to be the target of a physical attack, which is good. Guy's strength increase. Minwu's agility increase. Good. Okay, here we are. I think, yeah, and we could just canoe. So, what did it want us to do? It wanted us to go up and left. Oh. Oh, okay. I get it. Alright, well, let's go to the mine. We're going to the mine. We're going to the mine. I hope you don't mind if we're going to the mine. Summit Falls B1. Goodness. Let's just take in a little bit of the local flavor before we save and quit. So, it's mostly just the same guys we've been fighting. That's okay. I saved a good amount of our MP. A good amount, not all of it. We don't have a map for here. There's something with this stone. It's not just for decorative purposes. I kind of forgot what it was, though. Actually, Maria, go ahead and just give everyone a good cure. And I think Furion will be able to take care of this. No, actually, he won't. I mean, yes, but no. Cool. I like having mostly full HP. It just helps, you know? What did I tell you to do? Oh, I told him to attack. I'm actually starting to not like the memory cursor, actually, because I think I need to be thoughtful of all my actions. Just A2 gil. No skill gains there. Okay, yeah, this place is big enough that it needs its own ep. 200 gil, that's fine, that's fine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If things worked out like I hope they did, I should have edited out a lot of that getting lost and moving around the world that I didn't mean to. But hey, we finally got to Summit Falls, so good for me, I think. Yeah, alright, cool. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. How long is FF2, a JRPG, going to take? It's going to take a while. I'd estimate 20 hours of gameplay, which should be maybe a little less than 20 episodes. I don't really want to do 2-hour-long episodes. I want to keep it at an hour or less, and we're over that mark right now. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.